Hey guys, Alyse Williams, continuing this video series. Like I'm saying, the best way to make sure that you don't miss any of these is to subscribe to the YouTube channel where I'm posting them. And I'm telling you, if you watch every single one of these videos in order, because they're sequential and they're progressive, it can truly change your life in a big way. And I don't say that to be hypey, because trust me, I've been working on personal development over the last 12 years, and this is beyond personal development. I'm not reading personal development books anymore. I've learned all I can from those. This is truly taking things to another level, and you don't have to spend 12 years in personal development in order to start to understand and apply these concepts that I'm sharing with you. And I'm not making any of it up. And I'm not just talking, right? I never say anything that I'm not actually doing. And I can tell you, I've been applying these principles and these beliefs to my life over the last couple of weeks. And this is above and beyond, right? All the personal development I've done in my life. And I can tell you, there is so much more peace and harmony and love within my heart. And that is transcending into our home, into my relationship with my husband, with my kids, and anybody that I have a relationship with. It has just made so much better. So the book that I've been referring to through all these videos, I'm not making any of this up, is this book, The Untethered Soul. Okay, you can get it off of Amazon. And if you really allow it, if you're ready, it can completely and forever transform your life. And all of the drama and everything that gets you kind of stop and go all throughout your day, right, and gets you riled up and brings you down, all of that can be gone. Okay, because I can tell you, I definitely had triggers in my life where I would just feel anxious and feel myself rising up. And over the past couple weeks, I haven't had that feeling at all. Okay, so today, instead of me taking a ton of notes, I was underlining so much, I just figured, screw it, I'm just going to read it out of the book. So here we go. This is something that you really want to think about. So let's say, and we're talking about triggers here, so let's say you smell a certain scent that reminds you of what it was like when you were young and somebody was cooking dinner. How you react to this smell, right? We have all these senses that we're dealing with throughout the day. So how we react to something as small as a smell depends on the impression left by your past experiences. Did you enjoy having dinner with the family? Was the food good? If so, then the smell of the scent warms you and it opens your heart. But if it wasn't so much fun eating dinner, maybe there was always arguing at the table, or it just wasn't a good experience, or the food just tasted like crap, then you can actually close up. That smell alone is going to trigger, and it's either going to open your heart or it's going to close your heart based on your previous experience and based on what you've downloaded into your hard drive. So that's what you want to understand, is little things like that are happening throughout the day. And if you really pay attention to it, you can notice all of your senses, whether you're smelling something, hearing something, seeing something, feeling something, right? All of these senses are taking things in, and it's processing in your mind how you're going to respond to them. But you can tune into that, right? That's what I've been talking about. So anytime you start to feel that closed feeling, you can become aware of it, right? And you can decide whether you want to feel that way or not. So, okay, okay, so what you'll find is that the only thing you really want from your life, right? Everything we're always seeking is enthusiasm, joy, love. That's what we're so hungry for, right? And you want to realize you can feel it all the time. I've been feeling it all the time for the last couple of weeks. So you learn to stay open no matter what happens. And if you do, you get free of what everybody else is struggling for, right? That love, enthusiasm, excitement, energy. You simply realize that defining what you need in order to stay open actually ends up limiting you. So we're talking about this today, but we're going to dig really deeper into it over the next couple of videos. I just want to kind of give you the big snapshot of this right now. So the deal is, do not let anything that happens in life be important enough that you're willing to close your heart over it. When your heart starts to close and you feel that feeling of anger, anxiety, just whatever it is, you know what those negative emotions feel like, you just say, no, I'm not going to close. I'm not going to allow myself to get drawn in to whatever this drama is going on that's trying to draw me in. You deal with it, right? But you deal with it with openness and with excitement and with enthusiasm. And that doesn't mean that it's something great that's happening, right? Things are still going to come into your life. Challenges are still going to be happening, but how you handle them is absolutely what's going to determine how that day looks like for you. So no matter what it is, just let it be the sport of the day, right? Just learn to see it and make it a game that you actually have control. You have power over how you're going to handle that situation. So no matter what anybody does, no matter what situation takes place, no matter what anybody says, when you start to feel that tendency to close, don't allow it to happen. And if you really want to stay open, pay attention when you feel love and enthusiasm. Then ask yourself why you can't feel this all the time. Why does it have to go away? And the answer is going to become obvious. It only goes away if you choose to close, if you choose to allow your heart to close. And by closing, you're actually making the choice not to feel openness and love. You throw love away all the time, right? People are out there seeking it through, relationships, through friendships, through, just waiting for people to say something to you, right? Or notice something about you or acknowledge something about you. You're looking for it all the time, and it's right there, and you're not realizing that you're shutting it off. You're shutting it down all throughout the day. Because basically you feel love until somebody says something you don't like, and then you give it up. You feel enthused about your job or whatever it is until someone criticizes something, and then you want to quit. It is your choice. You can either close because you don't like what's happening, or you can keep feeling love and enthusiasm by not closing. As long as you are defining what you like and what you don't like, you will open and close, because you've put all these rules, you've put all these regulations as far as what is going to make you happy, and you're shutting off joy and enthusiasm and energy and love all throughout your day because you already have this predetermined set of standards and rules of what will make you feel love, what will make you feel happiness, what will make you feel energized, what will make you feel enthused. And it's all based on this past programming. And honestly, it's all based on putting this responsibility on all these people outside of you to make you feel that way all the time. Your friends need to do certain things for you. Your husband or wife needs to do certain things for you. Your kids need to behave a certain way. Your boss needs to acknowledge certain things about you in order for you to feel that way in your mind right now. But guess what? You have the power over that right now to decide, to look at it from that outsider's perspective that we've been talking about, right? And you got to understand that love is inside of you all of the time, right? God doesn't know hate. God doesn't know all of these negative emotions that we want to throw him in that bucket with. He only knows love. He only gives love, and that is within you all of the time. But you have to be willing to tap into it and stop allowing your past experiences and your past programming to determine whether you're going to be happy or not today. A flat tire, a criticizing boss, an unappreciative spouse, out of control kids, none of that should have control over your happiness. You're choosing for it to. You're allowing for it to, right? Because you want to get caught up in all the drama and have something to talk about and honestly bitch and complain about to your friends and your neighbors and your coworkers, because that's all they're talking about, okay? Look, become aware. Look at your life from a higher perspective, from a higher level, and you will be amazed at all the great things that you'll see. Turn off the freaking news, right? Stop getting caught up in everything that's going on. Trust me, if it's important enough, you'll know. I haven't watched the news in 8 years, and all the big stuff I know enough about, okay? I find out on Facebook. So that's it, you guys. We're going to really dive into this more over the next couple of videos, and you're going to be amazed at how much power you have within yourself and how all of these negative emotions that are crossing your path every single day, you can literally just sit back and evaluate them and decide which you want to get engaged with or not. So that's it for today. Whew, this is going to be some good stuff, y'all, but you got to let it happen. Stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.